Folks, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome you guys. So I got the urge to paint and I have a whole bunch of odds and sods of paints mixed up. So you know what? We're just gonna try them and see if it works. So we're gonna do a gently spun out modified blue on a gray base. And if the base works, I can't really tell you what's in the base because it really is just the scrapings from a bunch of other paintings that I didn't like them, dumped the paint, started again. So let's just wing it. Gray base. This is Liquatex gauche paint in a turquoise. Like I said, these are going to be strange colors because there are little bits of this and that left over. Here's my favorite line, you guys. Everybody knows that one. And this one, let's do this one first. This one is Rose Gold by Modern Masters. Ruby Red, also by Modern Masters. And this is Liquatex Violet with a little bit of pearl in it. It's hard to see, but it has it. You just have to trust me. All right, this is a little tiny bit of Deco Art White Satin Enamel, which actually I'm lying, it isn't even Deco Art, it's Behr White Satin Enamel, and I'll show you the bottle when we're finished this piece. And we're gonna thin out our soul mix just a tiny bit. Our soul mix is a little bit. So here we go, black cell mix, we're gonna give it a stir. And we're just going to place it on there. All right, quick torch, guys. It's cold here tonight. This is like, it's blustery and my poor little house sounds like it's going to blow right off the foundation. So it's just nasty. Nothing that Victoria is accustomed to. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Yeah. Do you see that? My glass is just about landed in the paint. Okay guys, we're going to give this a second and let our center pop back up. And then we're going to modify and we may even decorate. I'm going to take this, whatever this little thing is, out of there right now. I think it's just a little blob of colored paint. And then we will modify, spin, and we're going to decorate. Just for fun. Just for no other reason than because we can. So here we go. So I got my favorite modifying tool, the Party Kebab Stick. And we're just going to maybe tip it back into, roughly into the center. A little bit at least. Okay, let's take this apart, guys. Nothing fancy, just the same as we always do. Notice I left the paint on the skewer that time. I didn't wipe it, so it makes these little edges. I'll show you in a little bit more detail a little bit later. All right, let's just give this a little more paint on our edges because I can't spin the way we would like to spin because, as I said, I don't have the walls up on my table. So rather than have paint everywhere, let's just do that. But let's give it a bit of a spin for sure. Okay, and then I think we're going to make a few little modifications right now before we spin it again. So as always, guys, you're just going to take your kebab stick or your skewer or whatever it is you're working with. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, and you're just going to make some little lines. That's all. Okay, let's spin it the other way. Okay, so I don't want to spin anymore because my paint is starting to fly. So we're just going to wiggle this part around manually. I'm going to go off the corner like that. And just back to center or close to center. And let's add some little details, you guys. So I was very fortunate that one of the viewers on YouTube informed me when I was using this thing. I don't know what it was for, and I said that in my video, and some very kind lady told me what they were and where I could get them. So I immediately ordered 6. So now I've only got 2 colors going, but I'm sure that more will follow. So this one is white. So let's just add some little white embellishments just for fun. I don't know that I would maybe do this all the time, and my nozzle is plugged, and I had a little piece of wire here, but now I've lost that. Here we go. But it's kind of fun for something totally different. You guys are pretty cool and amazing on what you do, and I've seen some super awesome things happening, so I can just imagine what you guys will do with decorating if you're into it. I'm not an artist. I couldn't draw stick people. Well, I could, only because their appendages are radically different, but I really couldn't draw anything. But for those who can draw, this would be pretty fun, I'm sure. But for me, it's fun just to make a few little embellished dots and lines, and you know what? It just adds a little bit of visual interest, that's all. So there's some white ones, and let's put some black ones in. My black tip is much thicker, so I have to kind of be a little bit careful. And maybe less is more, right? I do have varying size tips, so I'm super excited to actually take the bottles out and fill them up on my days off with different colors and play. And they all came with caps, which is wonderful too, because we can put the caps on and our paints won't dry. So we're gonna leave that like that, and I don't know, I might just leave this whole piece like this. Let's just draw some of these out a little more. Don't want to get too crazy. Less is more. Let's make a few little swirls just so that we've done the whole thing. We've done all the detailing that I normally do. We've combined it all into one little piece. All right, my friends, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to bring you guys in for a closer look. So I'm pretty happy with my base paint, considering I don't even really know what's in it. But when my paints are working well, it's so nice. It's so nice to play with. And right now I'm sort of back to having everything working well. So I'll bring you over and you can see this piece and all the pretty little details and the edges and the dots, and this white speckles in the center is our deco art cells, which isn't deco art at all. It's Behr white satin enamel, and we're going to go over and I'll show you that can right now because a couple people have asked and I don't know how to put pictures on YouTube. So this one, I'll show you this piece too. If I can find my hand. This is a piece I did last night while I was trying to muck about and get my base working. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where things are right now. All right, Behr white satin enamel can looks like this. That's French, so if you can read French, good for you. Now we're going to put it down. I'm going to turn it over and we'll do the English side. So it's SKU number 7050. It's interior satin enamel, Behr paint and primer all in one, kitchen and bath. And I believe they sell it at, well, I know they sell it at Home Depot and a couple other places, so it's not that hard to find. Okay, guys, pour happy, stay safe. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm sure we'll talk really soon. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for your support and your kind words and your questions. You guys, I'm an open book. I'm happy to help. I do believe it's only paint, you guys. We all got this. All right, my friends, talk really, really soon. Bye for now.